I know people in this game who got certain type of fame, you know what I mean? They done did whatever, but it's like, I'm just a rapper, you know what I'm saying? So, I mean, I come from the bottom, like, I don't know how to act a certain way. I done been around these people, so I know how people change up when they get around these people.
Yeah, you just know how to be you.
I just know how to be me and pop it how I pop it.
And all we can do is be the best version of ourselves.
That's it.
Because like if we gotta switch up who we are to impress somebody, I don't want to deal with them anyway.
That's like kind of, it's kind of being fake, but at the same time you have to play the game, but don't play it like that.
Right. No, absolutely. You got to learn to adapt to your environment. Yes. It's adapting, but not changing your character of who you are. That's you know, so I totally agree with you. Let's talk about some of the music that you put out, you know, up until this point. We talked about a record earlier that you said you'd want people to tap into. What about full projects?
Full project? The last full project I did was Trap Remix King, but before that, it was Stay Consistent.
Okay.
And that was after my hiatus, after a 4-year hiatus. And I had to go big, you know, taking mixtape DJs, taking DJ Pretty Boy Tank, DJ Rare, and DJ Fresh, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
shout out to all of them.
Definitely some hard-working men you just named right there.
Yeah, thank you. And just putting that out there, and having my producers on that, you know what I mean? Original project.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's the last one. And then I put the Trap Remix King, so it's up for Trap, Stay Consistent 2 is up. You know
okay.
I mean? That's
the
coming
next
up
one
next.
in line.
Yes, ma'am.
So let's talk about your creative process. I'm always intrigued by this because every artist is different on how they create. Some people are true artists and they really create, and some just kind of fumble their way through it. You're a real deal entrepreneur and entertainer and artist. What is your, and it can vary, I understand that, but what's your usual creative process? So for example, if tonight you wanted to get in the studio, would you already have had the song written? Would you get in there and just kind of freestyle? Like, what's the process on putting a song together on the norm for you?
The norm for me, I'll go through some beats.
Okay.
Really it's just like feeling how I'm feeling in my spirit, like if I'm on some turn up or how the beat makes me feel, because I go off melody, I go off bass.
Okay, that's what you listen for in the production. Okay.
Yeah, just how it makes me feel and how I could melodically make it mine, like I did on, you know, I don't know what that's about.
Yeah.
Because you told me it was like you really like captured.
Yes.
So I would go through some beats, smoke some good, you know what I mean, and sometimes I write it, sometimes I don't, and it's just kind of like, it's not really freestyling, but it's like you're thinking about it, because I have so much thoughts flying in my head. It's like so many melodies. Once I hear the first one, I'm like, okay, I want to punch that in.
Yeah.
I want to catch that. So let me see how that goes. And next thing you know, all these thoughts is flying in your head. You see what I'm saying? And you have to catch them, but you have to make them make sense.
Right. Everything has to make sense.
Yes.
Yes.
And the more you do it while you're thinking about it, you really won't be thinking that you're not writing this.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's just kind of being under pressure, because when you get in the studio with these bigger artists, you're gonna have to deliver under pressure. You can't be over there, bro, punch that shit.
Exactly.
Punch that shit. Let's go,
right.
bro.
But you know what though? I really think, because I've sat in on so many sessions here and at other studios, I think that's where your most organic music comes from, because you are in your moment. You're in that very moment, that very, whatever energy you're feeling, whatever vibe you're feeling, you can put it out right then and there.
Time out. What me and my guy, Trav Sway Wells, we call it the ghost. The ghost. It's like the ghost in the room.
Yeah.
And if all us in the room, we gonna catch the ghost.
Oh, yeah.
We gonna catch that vibe.
Yeah.
And we gonna capture it. But we all have to tap in when we in here collectively.
Right.
Kind of like how Goody Mob said, making Outkast, making that it was a collective effort with them.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? In the dungeon and organized noise. So as long as it's a collective effort, and when you in there and you in there with somebody else, it's gonna come out good.
Listen, I know you've seen The Art of Organized Noise, the documentary. Did you watch it yet?
I saw Evolution. I saw the Evolution of Rap, and,
Okay.
and they called a segment of Organized Noise on there. I didn't catch the whole Organized Noise.
Check it out sometime. I've had the pleasure to work with Rico Wade personally.
Oh my God.
He was one of the first interviews that I did when I moved to Atlanta. It's on my YouTube channel. Y'all can go check it out.
I will.
And I hosted a couple of events with him. He did a couple of events for artists, and I was so blessed to have the opportunity to host for Rico Wade, which was such an amazing experience.
Oh, man.
Those are the type of guys that I like to gain my knowledge from, because they really changed the rap game forever.
They did.
Not
They
just for
did.
Atlanta, but period.
They did.
Yes,
They did.
yes.
Whatchamacallit went diamond.
Right. Who's doing that?
Can't do it, Andre.
Shout out to Outkast. Oh, and I got real quick.
Can't do it without Organized Noise. They can't even do it without Organized Noise.
Listen, when I first moved to Atlanta, I started doing showcases. And one of my very first showcases, Andre 3000 came through. And that was the most dope, crazy, and he just did it off of love. Nobody believed me. I said, oh, y'all wait, I got a special guest coming through. I got the videos and all that. And it was so dope because when he came, he was just there like chilling. He didn't want to be in VIP. He just wanted to come watch the artist perform. It was the most dope experience ever. And everybody's like, yo, you're not even from Atlanta. How the fuck did you pull that off? I said, you got to build relationships. Building relationships will put you in places that money cannot. You hear me?
It's your face card. The relationship
Yes.
is your face card, people.
Facts.
In this business, and how you deal with them, and how professionally
Yes.
you just deal.
That's right, and I'm a firm believer in that, because someone could come to you, and I know you're going to concur on this. Somebody could come to you and they got a bag of money, but if they're a straight a-hole or a jerk, you're not going to want to deal with them.
That's what Miss
not
Wendy.
worth the
That's what
stress.
Miss Wendy Day said on her.
Shout out to my girl Wendy Day. That's
Shout
my
out,
boo.
Miss Rap Coalition.
She gave me one of my first awards. I got 3 Wendy Day awards. I'm